You? That's the first question. What do I identify
That's
as?
the first question. That's the wrong question.
But yes, that is the
That
question.
is the question.
You? That's hard though.
What's
Nwabisa Plaatjie. In terms of race, gender.
Anything that you want to maybe.
You know, I like in between spaces. But I'm often identified as a black woman. I write plays, I direct, I teach, yeah. When I can, I mean, I have small goals, you know, and when I achieve those, I'm happy, but to know that you've made it, I'm not sure what that looks like. But, you know, if I keep achieving my small goals, then, you know, I'll keep moving forward and achieving greater things. No. No, it's one of, so I do have an old mutual mixed investment thing. But being a freelancer, I was only supposed to take it out after 5 years, and I was on my 3rd year, and it was January, February, I was not employed, so I called them like, guys, I understand it's supposed to be after 5 years, but can I just, you know, can I just have half of that money? So it's like I'm starting all over again now, and I'm not hopeful yet, you know. After 5 years, I'm not gonna have as much money as I was going to have if I had just let it continue. Brown. I like the earthiness of it. I feel like I gel and connect with things more when I'm wearing brown. But my favorite color is black. But I prefer brown to if I was a color. It's just more earthy. Complex. South Africa is a very complex country. Does that answer you? I actually love this country so much. It's home. I belong here, but having traveled internationally, I know how free it is to be in another country where no one knows you, where you're not identified as, like, you can be anything. You don't have to be a woman, you don't have to be black. You can be anything you choose to be at that very moment. But I feel at home in South Africa. I love the people. I love the taxis. I love the buses. Yeah. In 2018, I want to have my first theatre exhibition. Yes, you know, more like when artists have their own body of work. I just want to compile my theatre works to a body of work. Exhibit A, an artist has made, you know, just talking about support, because that's the one thing that I have got. I get support from different theatres, from different people. I've been part of many residencies, and I just want to put all of that in one exhibition and just show what support can do to a young artist. I'd like you to know that I try every day. Every day I need to be better than I was yesterday. Every day I'm searching for opportunities. Isiqendu. You know, at that point I didn't see it as theatre, but isiqendu was my first introduction to storytelling and theatre making. You take amaje or ribbon, you group them into families, and you create a story. And you have an audience, you have people, other kids sitting there listening to you, or pens, so that was my first point of theatre. Identity, home, a place of belonging. I feel more comfortable than TED. English just doesn't stay with me. Like, I don't feel my personality with English. It's just too neutral. Yeah, home, identity, belonging. Of course, I want to do a whole lot of things. It's part of collaborating and finding new ways of storytelling. But theatre must be willing to adapt and change. It must be willing to try new things, not just a theatre person going to theatre, but going to film. But it must be film meets theatre. And I'm interested in what comes out there, an in-between moment where there's a bit of that and a bit of that, and we just see what happens. You hear this sentence a lot from older people as you come to university, but once you start having courage to push your dreams, once you start being courageous in your own dreams, you start hearing it among your peers. Like my friends say it to me now, and I'm just like, the sentence is coming back. And I also would like to say to other people, it's literally commanding eagles to fly. Like I have a sense that young people, we're all waiting for our greatness, and Abantu will support you. You just have to have the courage to just chase your dreams. My grandmother. My mother also plays a huge role, but my grandmother, who I recently lost, is still playing a huge part. And I think part of it is that she's gone now. And I'm starting to realize, oh God, how much this woman worked. It's one of those things that Sikula, we would, on Saturdays, we knew that because she was a street vendor selling fruits. And as we grew up, we were just like, it's not working out anymore. It's getting embarrassing, And she just didn't care. It was like, I'm going to a funeral on Saturday. I'm not taking sama apil because lama apile will buy you milk, and years later, I'm realizing that I'm here because of her hard work. I got to be the first person in my family to come to university. And when I look back, umakhulu wami wafundisa abantwana bakhe, and abantwana bakhe, my mom managed to also work hard to get me to university, but it goes back to umakhulu wami, and she's really played a very important role in Womxn.